So the Los Angeles Lakers top guys, sat down with Lavar Ball and told him to stop ridiculing and bashing Luke Walton, head coach Luke Walton, through the media. This your boy CJ Goodfellow back with the boxing clinic. And, Lavar knows everything, right? I see a lot of Laker fans criticizing Luke Walton. They criticize Byron Scott. They criticize Mike D'Antoni. The list goes on. And I'm a Laker fan as well. My hometown team is the Pistons, so I rock with them tough. But Magic, the way he played the game. And Kobe, the way he played the game. I love the Lakers, man. That's my squad too. But, what did they expect, man? They should have sat down and had that meeting with him beforehand. Like, chill out. And it sounded like they may have had that meeting with him. Because, one of the interviews after Lonzo was drafted to the Lakers, he said, I can't take Lonzo no further than here. Magic gonna take him the rest of the way he needs to take him. So, he says that, he said, at least on occasions that I heard, LeVar says, Luke Walton don't know how to coach his boy Lonzo Ball or whatever. And Luke Walton came to prominence as a head coach by the little short interim stint he had while Steve Kerr was out with the Golden State Warriors. Now, I believe Stevie Wonder can coach the Golden State Warriors. He didn't do anything innovative or change anything with the Golden State Warriors. But behind the scene, he was seen as a bright mind, and no issues with that, at all. And I think Luke Walton is a good, minded coach. You hear Kobe praise him. I think he said that he knew Luke Walton had the mental to be a coach. And give him time. I don't understand why the fans, before I get into LeVar so much, like he want to make, he ain't gonna make, Sprite with just water. That don't happen like that. He got a lot of young talent to develop, a lot. You can get the best, greatest coaches with the X's and O's in this situation, and the Lakers will be what the Lakers are. They got to find out who they want to build around, who they gonna keep. Building a championship team is a process. And if LeVar don't like what he see from Lonzo, well, take Lonzo and take him over to Lithuania then. Make $500 a month with the Lithuanian basketball team they with. Honestly, you took your son out of high school with a new coach said he ain't gonna shoot 50 times. You took your other son, Jello, out of UCLA when he got suspended for what he did for stealing stuff in a foreign country. All right, since they ain't treating Lonzo right, take him with Lithuania too. You feel me? Let these men be men. The only one you should be hard on is LaMelo, because he's still a child. You didn't want to let him grow up and do things in high school the way he's supposed to do it. You're trying to make him a grown man. Now, hopefully it works out in his favor. But at one point, these boys are going to turn on him. They're going to be like, I'm a grown man now, and I'm going to turn on him. He ain't going to keep telling me what the F to do. You feel me? And that kind of happened with Floyd and his dad. Different situation. Dad went away for selling, narcotics. Came back to in his life, and he still thought Floyd, was a little boy. He still thought he was 13, 14, 12, 11 when Floyd was basically dropped out of school and moved to Vegas or whatever. Started living with Frankie Randall and boxing and living a pro lifestyle, he said, and got back with Roger, and they got the one on Renton Street. And he still thought when he came home when he was 20-some years old that his dad still thought he was a 12-year-old little Floyd Mayweather, and that's where the fallout happened. So at what point does that happen with LeVar and his sons? LeVar has put the ultimate bullseye on all his sons. They go Lithuania. They gonna know who they is. They gonna go extra hard after Jello and LaMelo. Especially LaMelo being a high school kid, being 16, 17, being a professional. You think they not gonna, mess him up or come at him extra hard? And I know Lonzo like, man, what is going on? Just shut up, Shut up. But Lonzo has an edge to him as well. He wore that Nas Illmatic t-shirt with his face on it, dissing Nas. So he actually has a personality. He can speak for himself. But, this is a situation I'm pretty sure they sat down with him pre-draft. And he said, hey, shut up, man. We don't need all that. And it's true. They don't need all that. There's nothing that Luke Walton can do. And if Luke Walton needs to do it, him and Magic will figure it out. And, of course, the Lakers need to play faster. Of course, Lonzo needs to be more aggressive. And it comes with time. When you're the point guard, it's like translating as a quarterback in the NBA. The point guard position is hard enough to play. Now He's a prototypical point guard in a basketball league, an NBA, where prototypical point guards are a thing of the past. But at the end of the day, that's what you need to win. You need a point guard that knows how to run his offense or be selfless, and Lonzo will be just fine. Once he learns the offensive, he learns that it's a time to take over. He get his jumper together. It's a time to run a team and pick his spots. That's what made Chauncey Billups so good with Larry Brown. Taught him how to pick his spots. That make Jason Kidd so good when he got a jumper. He learned how to pick his spots. Gary Payton, John Stockton, the field. And Lonzo doesn't know, when to jump in like Double does. He don't know when to jump in and take over and take the control of the game. When he learn how to take control of the game and become offensively assertive, he'll be okay. It ain't got nothing to do with Luke Walton. It ain't got nothing to do. It's on Lonzo. It's when Lonzo feels that he needs to kick in a hyperdrive and consider that he's an all-around great player right now, but he needs to become a better offensive player. A more dedicated defensive player. Things that come to a young player. Everybody not gonna hit the road and be Ben Simmons, be Blake Griffin, and be Michael Jordan. That ain't how it works. Sometimes it takes time, but LeVar needs to know when to shut up. We gone.